I don't know. If Steve plays like he normally does when he's playing really good, then I think, yeah, you're right. This is going to be 50-50, but we'll have to see. According to you, according to you, Mister, uh, the map pool is
Uh-huh.
favoring allies. So we have Adam as
Yes.
on allied. So is this going to play a big factor, you think, then?
What was the last thing you said?
Do you
That
think the outcome is going to be based on the map pool because Adam is allies in this series?
good question. It kind of depends. Um, it I don't know how Monster if he likes to play Allied less than soft. If he's like neutral, then I think it's not really a big deal. It also depends if Adam would pick like what D Sector did, like Arctic Circle and like the extreme Allied map, then it could be a thing. Yes, but I don't know. You need to.
Okay, well, I don't think that Steve Monster changes to allies. I think he's gonna stick to Sov this entire series, and same thing with Adam. I don't think he's gonna switch to Sovs at all. So
True, but I think Adam will pick a little bit more neutral maps, not like Arctic and stuff.
I have a feeling he's gonna pick Arctic after like the recent games that we've been seeing there.
I actually like Arctic myself, but I should just use Alliance on that map.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
mean, I mean, it's less than my stuff, but it's. I mean, I can still have my games with it, of course.
Yeah. And you're put in a
Um,
better situation for sure from the start.
yeah, I mean, if I just ate those edges and I was Alliance, then could have better
Yeah,
chances, I think.
for
But
sure.
anyway,
All right, well, Steve on the top right here, Adam on the bottom left. Adam, very comfortable in this position now. He's been talking about. He likes bottom left, I think, with the changes.
yeah, I heard Tim say that bottom right, but on this version where there are no close gems, on the one in Yuris, we have the gems more
Uh,
below, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
and yeah, and then you have that really easy MCV move. But on this version, I don't. This version maybe is the most fair of them all.
yeah. I think so too. I think this is pretty damn close to being even for all spots. Especially because I think, well, mid being reduced to what it's being reduced to, it doesn't play as big of an impact for top to rush it. So if they rush it, I mean, it doesn't pay out as well, you know? That's what I mean. So yeah,
Yeah,
I think that definitely evens out the entire positions from top to bottom as well.
I
Individually, they're all
agree.
kind of even.
Agree. Less gems in mid. It's good.
mm, yeah, it's good. Oh, this is Heldro. What?
Yeah. What up?
Yo,
Yeah,
what's up,
bro.
Helder? I don't think I've ever heard you talk. Nice.
How you do?
Have I?
No, I said now you do.
Oh, well, there you go. Here you are. Fuck
Talk some
you for
talk
beating
some
me
Dutch for
last
me,
tournament.
Heldro.
Very nice games against Marco. Kept your head up, huh? That
Yeah, I didn't expect
composure.
to win, but I was playing well today, so I figured let's ask Marco for games.
That's nice. That's good. There you go. You're here to hear
Yeah,
first, boys. Before you play Marco, you got to make sure to go. Make sure you're playing at your A game.
yeah. Good job, Heldro. Good job.
I did get tilted from that game on Reconcile.
I have not seen it, so I will have to
He
check it
built
back.
a war factory at the oil and rushed with repairing the bridge. I didn't expect it. I didn't see it. Then it was
Mm.
fun.
Nice.
Oh, that's yeah, that's a nasty tactic.
Because
You
it's a
Yeah.
can
really
completely
good
miss it.
allied map versus Soviet Reconcile.
I
I
haven't even named Reconcile yet, but there we go. So that's another good allied map.
that's the
Yeah, because you can just move to the gems and corner all your minus, unlike the
yeah.
Soviet player.
Yeah.
True.
It's a
Yeah,
big advantage.
I do think it's playable for soft definitely, but that minor transport is a thing.
I think it's fair overall, completely reconcile Allies versus Soviets. To be honest, that strategy that Marco did on you, I first seen it on Latov. I think I saw him use it for the first time ever. Uh, I think he might have been the first one to ever use it, and Marco picked it off of him. To be honest, but it's a really good, dangerous strat.
It
Yeah, it
is.
is. It's been a while since I saw anyone do that.
It's hard to scout there, so. So Adam is having the GI
Look at
on
this
the
split by
hill.
Adam on the top. Sorry to interrupt you there. He has a shitload
Oh,
of tanks at his MCV. He's just gonna wait, whoa, whoa,
oh, he's
whoa! He's
going
bringing.
back. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
oh yeah, he's
He's
losing that
using
MCV.
the all units key. Wow, that's pretty.
He can take his barracks. Might as well, right? No
Yeah,
fodder.
barracks, better target.
Yeah.
Or just leave, because he's lost so many tanks now. They should be alright.
I feel like targeting the war factory is still not a bad decision because I mean he's gonna reduce the tank production for sure. But I don't know. I feel like the barracks might have been more important.
Yeah, no fodder.
Yeah.
Oh, he still has a chance. Let's see.
Yeah, he has a lot of tanks here. He has his
Behind.
flak.
Yeah.
That's a lot of GIs he's gonna have to squish though. Can he maintain this right here?
Well, they're Red
Oh,
Alert 2 GIs, not
here
Yuri's
comes the
Revenge.
tanks.
Oh,
True,
that
that's
was a
true.
nice flex snipe.
Yeah, he's gonna need a couple flags out here ASAP.
Did he
I
save
think
that
he,
miner?
I think
No?
he could have won that if his control was better here.
Yeah, if he controlled that Rocketeer or the flak better,
Yeah.
for sure he would have kept that tank advantage. Might just lose it again here.
But I
Man,
had to
Adam.
laugh.
Should
Adam
be
made
it.
one GI, for the. I think it's also good on Red Alert on a hill, but it's more like Yuri's Revenge, kind of anti scout.
Oh yeah. That's how it usually is. Adam already with the purifier too, so he's set up for the long game. He doesn't really have to do much besides just sit there and camp. Without Monster having an MCV, there's not much he's gonna do.
Powered up at the base.
So
Oh,
Oh,
a lot of
Rocketeers.
Rocketeers at his base too.
That's it.
I had a game like this against Rauke, the Chinese guy, and I think I NG'd this NCV, and he still made it so tough for me because he made like 200 conscripts, even on this map.
Oh, all the way down there?
Yeah. I mean, he
That's
had no
crazy.
choice, right? He had just
Yeah.
had one war and one barrack. So, but
Well, that's
still, that
not.
can still do a lot of damage. But it takes
Yeah.
so much time, So you mostly don't go for it. You're like, fuck it, he will snatch them all off. But it can still be very strong.
So then something that Steve could have done was as soon as he won that first fight, he could have pulled back a little bit, waited for the tanks that were coming back. Well, I mean, this is ideal, right? Obviously,
Yeah,
he's too focused in the game to actually think it all out just like we do. But he could have pulled him back and just made a bunch of connies, like you said. He still had the barracks. That's something that we were talking about. That if
yeah, true,
he could have made a
true.
shitload of
But
fodder for sure.
it is you definitely need a lot of patience to pull that off because I know how it feels in game. Sometimes you're like, I can do this, but it takes so much time, and he will see it for 2 minutes long,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you lose the trust in doing it.
Especially when you lose an MCV, you almost feel like you have like a timer on yourself. I feel like at least, like damn, okay,
Mm,
I have like 2 minutes to finish this game because if I don't finish it without an MCV, he's just gonna get too far ahead. And that's my mentality.
yeah,
Like I have to do something right now.
yeah, that's a good mentality, but I think in some cases you still need some patience and
Exactly, yeah.
not go panic mode.
Exactly, and that's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I shouldn't be doing that because I can just chill out, relax, weigh out the all my options.
Yeah,
All right, well, game two,
mindset is definitely a thing.
Golden State Valley. Okay, I like this map here. Very nice. He
Yeah, so this
vetoed.
one I also chose as soft pick.
Oh, what
This
did he
is a
veto?
decent soft. Well, because it's the best soft pick, I guess, next to dry heat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. He vetoed dry heat. I didn't see which map he vetoed. I didn't catch that. Oh, we should ready up. Oops.
Yeah. So yeah, all allied players will build dry heat, and soft players will have to choose from Hammer, Arctic, Mayday, Caverns, and stuff.
Is Caverns really an allied map though? I don't think so. I disagree
Nah,
on that one.
Caverns is okay.
I think
Caverns.
that's an even map, honestly, for both Caverns and Coldest.
Yeah.
It's an even map, yeah.
I think on Yuri's it's pretty hard as soft.
Against allies on Coldest?
On Caverns.
Okay, Caverns, yeah.
In my experience, maybe I'm just maybe it's just me. Could also be different.
Oh
What
no.
version of Dry 8 is in the map pool?
This is left versus left, by the way. Interesting scenario.
Yeah,
Sharing oil.
no reason for them to play that. They're gonna fight for that oil. I know this is one of the game types that you might like, Mikos, because you can just eat his engineer. But these guys, they don't want to. That was just throwing shade at you.
Well, if this is normal positions, I won't eat here because you're too slow.
Yeah. I don't even think you can make it all the way to the oil with your first dog headed over there before his
On this
engineer.
map, I always go NG first because it won't then it won't can't be eaten. You know,
Exactly.
dog is too slow.
Yeah. I've never seen Dissector lose his cool like that, by the way. And I don't think he would normally against like anybody. So I kind of sensed a little bit of beef between you guys.
Well, I had no beef with him before. We had no contact, so there can also be no beef.
Huh.
So I don't know. I
That
think I
was
just executed it really good the first game, and I for the show I did the alt, you know,
yeah.
and he I just got him really good. I just got him
Well,
really good. I mean, he got me really good after, but at that moment I think
yeah,
I
for
just
sure. It almost
did
felt
it so good that that he was like fuck, you know, the same anger as we had against the Chinese,
yeah.
and that makes me feel good even though I lost.
Exactly. Well, I mean, it doesn't make me feel good. I wouldn't feel good, to be honest,
Oh, I
after
do, man.
losing.
Come on, I mean, you need to have any kind of experience, you know, and in a tournament game, you just need to. You can't make rules, right?
No, for sure. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not like disagreeing with the way that you played at all. Like you do whatever you have to do, you know. Uh, I personally, just me personally, I don't think I would have done it to Dissector himself, just because he's still in that Xmas mentality, you know. And just because I still have the mentality with people who play like that. But for example, if I
Yeah, but
played against you, you know, I know that you are now in the Yuri mentality. So fuck, if I see an engineer that's walking by, I'm gonna eat your engineer, you know. But if I see Dissector's engineer walking by, I would probably avoid eating it because I know who Dissector is and he likes this type of playstyle, you know.
Okay, well,
That's
yeah.
what I mean. And you just caught him off guard. I think that's what tilted him the most because he he's not expecting this type of game state, you know, especially from you, because this is something I mentioned in the stream. You are also one of those respected Xwiz honorable players that followed the code of honor, you know, that quote unquote code of
True.
honor, you know, and
True.
maybe him seeing you for the first time revealing this side of you, maybe, I don't know, just a little off.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to show him the
The new
all
era.
yeah, just
The new
just how it
meta. It's
goes,
the new
how
meta.
it
That's
can
what it
go.
is.
Trust me, it will make him a better player.
It's true.
It
It's
made us
true.
a better player, so
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
agree. I agree. All right.
To
Well,
be
let's.
honest, I really don't like NG Eat in Red Alert 2 because in Use Revenge you can protect your NGs with GIs, but it's not that easy in Red Alert.
Yeah, that's also true. Actually, good point.
I get your point, but that's also why I did it, because it's hard to defend for Allied.
And that's the thing. When Allied players talk about Soviets abusing like desolators or whatever they're abusing, you know, Soviet players have talked about how Mirage tanks are OP or blah blah blah. y- that's our strengths and we should abuse them, you know? If allies
Yeah,
are weak against Ingeeds or against being Inge, then you should use that to your advantage. If Soviets are weak against uh, air or naval on Arctic Circle, then you should use naval and air, you know?
that's how the game is made, man. I mean, Allied has good units later game,
Yeah,
so yeah, of course you need to use that flag. That's how I think about it now.
man, that's good.
But I'm definitely the best thing is if you mix it up. You know, if you do it every game, it's not a good tactic anymore.
Absolutely.
Adam didn't
And
take his gems on the top.
Not yet, yeah.
That's
He looks,
always ref.
he got like one patch and then transferred it over, huh?
oh,
I like
he
the,
sold that. Maybe he needed that to ref for power.
could be. He has another refinery now.
Oh,
There's another one.
yeah,
He's fine.
He has a lot of weak
he's gonna
tanks.
NG now.
No, he has the MGM IFV for his tanks. He has like 3 weak tanks right now that are about to die. I think,
He's gonna waypoint NG. Do you see that,
did he?
Adam? Yeah. Look at it. Or just for repairing tanks, but
Yeah, I think he's just
I hope
repairing.
he's going. I wanted you need to use.
There you go. That's what Steve needed to
Oof.
do. I was gonna say he needs to
Steve can
get
win
just a
now.
little
Steve
close.
can win now. In
Well, should win here because he has
come
no
on.
money.
He needs to be careful though. He needs to play it smart. He can still easily throw this.
Pick up the miner.
He can probably even bait pillbox
If
by the oil and then just snipe the oil off later.
if he just makes the good hook now, you know the good line.
Base trading. He's base trading.
Oh,
Oh,
nice with an NG. That's good.
I don't like this base trade. Yeah, this is not a good idea for. Oh, NG's gonna die.
Oh, that's simple fill.
He's
We
gonna have
really
to make a
needed that
flag. He
NG.
needs to make a flag or keep a flag alive somewhere. He needs to make a flag.
did he
drone.
not kill the miner? Yellow miner?
No, he
Oh,
came
boy.
back
He
to
did not.
defend. He still has an MCV though, so he's okay. Oh, he made a flat cannon. That's even better, I guess. Oh,
I
If he
think
was able
nice.
to trade with that NG, you know, when you trade and then
Yeah,
you take
yeah.
over a building, that's the best one.
I think he tried that too.
He tried it.
His Inji died for sure. Okay, so now
Two wild rhinos.
let's look at this. Oh, Adam has a paradrop on the bottom. He has no more barracks, no more MCV, and he should have enough power for this, right? Does he have enough power? 2 war factories, AFC, and a
Hey,
refinery?
okay then. Um,
Nah, he's pretty fucked.
yeah. I can't get from play.
Wait, what happened, Heldro?
Helldraw is gone. I see.
Oh, this is it right here.
Yeah, this is it.
A lot of tanks still, but Adam, wait. Oh no, yeah, he has his 2 war factories still pumping out tanks
So
hella
yeah,
quick.
this is the second beating of Soviet.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I lost this to D sector, and now not sure if. Do you think this is like a more neutral map, or really soft favor? What do you think?
This specific map, I think it's like 60-40 maybe in favor of Soviets. I don't think that it's extremely unfair. I think Allies have a nice startup with gems and oil.
They definitely have the
But
chance.
that does have 2 points of attack, and that's what makes allies weak on this map. If you don't abuse it, then it's harder. For example, Steve could have sent like a couple tanks to the MCV and then a couple tanks to the oil, right? That is harder
Yeah,
for an allied player to defend because what does allied do to defend is they sit behind pillboxes. They're not going to be able to place 2 pillboxes at the same time in 2 separate spots, you know? So you have to abuse that and then maybe catch him in the middle when he's trying to like run from point A to point B. You meet him in the middle and you'll split him in half. That's how I play this map specifically. You know, when I'm playing against allies, I try to spread out their army a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. And
But
it's just not big enough to make it comfortable for Allied.
yeah, but allies have a really good shot here. I've lost to Matt, I think, a few times here. I've lost to Frank a few times here. I've lost to many allied players actually here. But I mentioned them specifically because they're known as allied players, and you know they can beat me
I
here.
will
So
take it off my list then. So then we have dry heat left.
Dry heat is
And
the. I think that's a good Soviet map.
I'm
That's
joking.
true.
I'm joking a bit. I also like that DMZ Montana edit.
Oh yes, the
Great
Montana
map.
edit is really good. I think that's really nice. I
And
really
we
like
also
that.
have the part not traveled by, which was my favorite for a long time. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This you don't. What do you think about this map? This map's kind of Soviet based, no? This is pretty close quarters as well. I mean, yeah, there's
yeah,
a.
true, but it should be top left against bottom right, because top right spot is really shit here. Top right.
I agree. I agree. Hopefully they are top left. Oh, there you go. Top left versus
Good,
bottom
good,
right.
good. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, maybe I can edit the map pool thing and actually set it so that people play top left versus bottom right on here. Because you're right. Top right is kind of unfair, but so is
Well,
South
I
Pacific's top
guess
right.
I guess the resources are the same, but it's really position wise why it's shit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, getting into your next patch is kind of hard.
Yeah, and you're getting pressed in that spot so hard.
Yeah. I like Frank's build order here actually when we were doing the Allied versus Allied tournament. I'm not sure if you remember it, but he instead of building toward the left cliff from the bottom side, he
Mm-hmm.
built straight up. Uh, so his
Good point.
yeah, his war factory ended up being almost halfway up there, you know, almost by the hut, almost like parallel to the hut. And then he would
I
place
think
an AFC and then a refinery. His next refinery would pick up the gems on top.
good point. I think even with Soviet, it's worth to eat those gems.
You think so?
Great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's also pretty close if you will do it with soft.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
It
not
actually
not that much longer.
true.
And with Allied, yeah, very good one.
Yeah, I agree, Matt. That's exactly what I was trying to convey when he had those tanks there. He had a bunch of weak tanks. All Steve needed to do was kind of abuse his range there, kind of get close and just snipe some of those tanks off without actually engaging fully in it. He ended up pulling back and doing a little base trade action, which led to whatever happened there.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he would just go for the one-on-one tank fight, but it went messy.
Yeah, very messy. So once again, Steve is adding the pressure. He's all up in Adam's face, but so far the pressure has been backfiring on him, huh? He's pulling back now. He has one
Yeah, it's
Rocketeer.
3-on-3 minus, so... But he should make a move at this moment, yeah. When you have like 6-7 tanks.
Black is dying.
Uh,
Yeah, it looks like what's killing him is his tank control right now.
yeah.
He's using a lot of his shots on dogs. He's not focusing on the tanks. When you have this little amount of tanks, 5, 6 tanks, it's, I think in my opinion, better to target some of the tanks and snipe them off.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed. I mean, that's where you always try to look for, you know, like 6-7 tanks, and then
Yeah.
if you go 0 with soft, then that's the moment to make it happen.
Oh, Rocketeers. One of them gets picked off there. He has a couple more coming out. This is still looking pretty even right here. 4 miners for each player. Both of them. Oh, 5 miners for Steve actually. Looking a little bit ahead. Oh,
So,
the money.
did he made one refinery more? Or
I
one
think
extra from war?
he might have made an extra refinery. I'm not sure. Could be a war one. Could be a war one. Dogs need to be in position here. Very nice. Pretty even so far. Who's gonna take this? You're at. Oh, the Rocketeers are gonna. I don't know about this one.
He's no.
It's gonna work out for him or what? Actually, pretty even trade there, not too bad. The exiting kind of hurt him there. He's still shooting at miners. He wasn't able to pick any miners off either, so he kind of came out behind on that trade there. But he did
But
force,
I think
he
if
forced Adam
Steve
on
would
11
play,
pills.
if he should move MCV now, Steve.
Yeah, good idea. Pair
But
drop behind
it's
his MCD now.
sometimes it's just you're focusing on the tank control and stuff.
Yeah.
I also had the same yesterday. I just at one point I just didn't make any buildings for like 20-30 seconds.
Oh man, that's me every game. 20, 30 seconds is not anything. I usually just stop building for like minutes at a time.
Because 3 wars on 5 miner, that's too much. He should just move after 2 war, expand more. But this is also like Yuri style, 3 wars on 5 miner. On red alert, it's not good enough.
Yeah. He needs to bring those miners to the ore too. The ones on the left, top left. Those are just eating dirt now.
You see, he's on 20. He has $20, Steve, in
Yeah.
3 wars.
I think he's still in the Yuri mentality here.
Yeah, can definitely see that. So yeah, Adam made the move, and Steve sold. Okay, but there are 3 miners doing nothing. Top left. He should move some to the other field.
You know what would be pretty smart right now too, is if Steve just decides to go all in, bring all his miners. I mean, they're not even
Yeah,
doing anything. Bring all miners. Sell maybe one of your
mass connies.
factories, mass connies, and yeah, that's your only bet right now because you're still at a winnable state, but you need all the fodder and help you can get right now.
Yeah, what I will do
Oh,
I
this is a
will
good
probably
push.
leave 1 miner.
Oh,
Yeah,
going
this
for
is
the
the
base
issue.
trade here, or
But
smart.
if he brings the miners to the GI, like 2 or 3 miners, then he wins with the tanks.
Yeah, it looks like Adam doesn't want to go head on him though. He's trying to do a little base trade or little sneak attack out here. Forced to sell that war factory. I think it's a better choice though. He needed to sell that war factory anyways.
Yeah, it was too
Oh,
much.
this is actually really good for Steve right here.
Oh, very good.
He needs to save that flag. Adam still pushing in though. He has another little group.
Oh, he needs to kill the refinery, or actually just back
Oh,
off.
yes, yes. Killing the refinery actually would be huge there, but too late now.
He
Pulls
can do
out.
it with the Rockies.
Oh, he has a flak there. I don't know if he can. There's a paradrop
He,
there though. I don't know
he
if
could because
Steve is even sees the
Steve's
paradrop.
using the. Oh, he needs to kill that flag now.
Oh, Adam tried to use the paradrop as fodder
Oh,
there, but that wasn't enough. The paradrop wasn't good enough there.
oh, this was so winnable for him. But yeah, he's 2-0 up. So for the series, it's good that it's 2-1 now.
And Steve, just trying to be sure now. He ends up making 3 flaks. He's been losing 1 every now and then, so keeping 3, I think that's a smart choice by him. He even makes a miner from his war factory. You can see how much they're into the game, how busy they are. If he's making a miner and he doesn't realize it until it comes out.
Player defeated.
Well,
It is
nice.
pretty laggy, yeah. Those games at.
It seemed a little slow there for a little bit. So 2-1 now in favor of Adam.
I'm kind of putting the slight blame here at Adam, his slow connection. I don't know what's. He should fix it.
All right, jungle. Ooh, jungle, jungle, jungle. Oh, Arctic Circle.
Oh, I'm just reading that after this Matt and Shas will play.
Yes, yes, yes. They're gonna play.
Awesome. And I'm really excited to see Shas play because he had some good Yuri's games against me. So I'm curious to see if he also kicks ass on Red Alert. What do you think, Ed?
About
Next
what?
series.
Oh wait, I thought he vetoed this. Wait. Oh, maybe not. Next series. Well, I think. Damn, dude. Matt's obviously really good, but Zos is someone you don't. He's someone who doesn't play in the pro scene that much, but he's actually really good. He can compete with these guys for sure. So
Well, I see him online pretty often. You know, always doing the free fuck games. Those crazy scenarios,
yeah,
testing all these units out.
yeah, he's pretty good with utilizing most of the units in the game too. But I mean, Red Alert doesn't have a lot to offer, so I don't know how that's gonna off-put him. Compared to Yuri, there's a little more units on Yuri.
Yeah, he might struggle more here, but we will see. So the veto beef.
All right. Monster versus Adam.
Player defeated.
Jungle of Vietnam. This one here, I can consider an allied map, but I can also consider it a Soviet map, depending on who you're playing against. If I'm playing against Matt, then I'm like, nah, this is a straight allied map. But if I'm using allies and I'm playing against Latov, then I'm gonna complain that this is a Soviet map.
Yeah, this map I think is pretty neutral. Yeah,
It is. It's neutral for sure.
I mean it's great for allied, but also for soft. I mean, if allied would camp, you can just go either left or right. You know, have a Deso flag,
Yeah. Not
a
only
Deso
that,
bomb,
there's super weapons
and
available right now too. So
oh yeah, that's what I often did to Matt. You know, I was just going around all the prison towers and have him expose the less amount of tanks. At least that's what you try to do.
yeah, that's what I try to do, and it just seems like there's prism towers everywhere.
Yeah. And with Yuri, he plays the same. Then he makes Psy towers.
I know. I hate playing against his Yuri.
Even,
It's annoying. The other day,
it's crazy.
he made me wait like fucking for I think it was like two different ICs, but he was dead already. But he just had psychic towers all over his goddamn base that I had to keep waiting for nukes or ICs in order to go in, and he wouldn't quit. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait. I typed it. He's like, all right.
Yeah, and then you play Andy, and he doesn't do that, but he just goes, that army with Yuri Prime.
Yeah, that's
Different game styles, but both very, very good.
both effective for sure.
So Steve is going a pretty early tank.
Yeah, usually people go like 3 miners here. I'm surprised that he went only 1 miner. Is that what he did? 2 miners? Yeah.
Yeah, Adam went 3 and Steve just 2. I would also go 3.
I
Most
think
people, I think.
I think so too.
But he's using it to gain control. And obviously the point where he's attacking is a really annoying area to defend for
Yeah.
Adam.
He shouldn't be so scared, right, Steve? I think it should be okay for him to kind of be nearby,
Yeah,
just harassing the miners.
he, he could have maybe killed the gems. So that's something not a lot of people do, but killing
Oh,
resources is a good tactic.
yeah. I like doing that sometimes.
Oh,
What?
he.
Maybe misclick?
Yeah,
That
he
had to
was
have been
shooting
like
the
a little
miner,
misclick.
got all his tanks killed. So the Rockies really shook him off here. That's the when he was pressing at the gold,
What was that?
he also he was pressing at the second level
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
Allied, and that's a good spot to attack, but he also lost a bit of overview. He was missed the
Well,
Rockies, and it shook him off. He probably did select all units, and some tanks just got wasted.
yeah, I think that's what happened probably. A couple Rocketeers sneaking around here, going up to the top side. He sees it, sends a flak immediately. I think he needs another flak. It's nice to have a flak near your tanks at all times and just a flak at home, if in case.
Yeah,
Uh,
I often go 2 flags, but
I think it's
Tim told
ideal.
Tim Collective told me he mostly goes one and just control shifts. It's really good, So he avoids flag. He avoids plane attacks.
Well,
But if
if
you're
you
a
can,
little bit less good with it, then I would go 2 or 3.
yeah, I was
That's
gonna
also
say
what I do.
if you're good with that tactic, then yeah, absolutely. I know that Quicks, for example, he's really good at dodging planes. Like
Oh,
nearly 99% of the time he dodges.
the
Ooh,
survival king.
oh, hold on. I feel like Steve's gonna try to take this fight here. I feel like he needs a little bit more fodder. What do you think?
I think he needs a Deso bomb.
A Dasso
And
bomb. All right.
yeah, that's what I do against this. Or just Deso's walking. That's what a lot of who do.
Uh-huh. Needs to be careful though. A lot of
Or
his
he
tanks are
needs to really
being
go
caught here.
in well, but not wait any longer.
Oh, he's going in now.
Uh,
I think this might be a good attack actually. If he starts targeting the Mirage tanks, he's
yeah,
just running around trying to get the Grizzlies.
he needed a few Rhino to target and a few Rhino to run around.
Yep.
But he didn't target them good.
It looks like he did lose his War Factory at his home off of that paradrop earlier. And again, I feel like Steve, the person he is right now, from what I'm watching, he's pretty. I don't want to say. He's just not controlling his units as well. That being said, I think he should always have 2 flags because he loses his flag too often, and it oftentimes costs him a good fight. On Heck, we saw if he controlled the flag better, he would have probably won the game. On this right here, I feel like if he'd have had that flag controlled better, he probably could have harassed Adam a little bit more there. But the Rocketeers just kill him off. But Adam's doing a good job sniping off those flags too, so
Adam is
I can't take the
definitely
credit away from him
having a solid player.
for sure. Ooh, okay, now we're talking. We got IC, so got some Desos coming. He doesn't have to push. He doesn't
I
have to attack anymore.
I like it, but his gold is almost gone. So and he can't really MCV move now because then he will get split.
He's probably gonna
So
have to wait until the first IC is ready so that he can start using his.
I'm afraid it won't be enough. But
You don't
let's
think
see.
so?
Nah. Yeah. He doesn't really need an IC unless he would have a real. But he can't attack because then he gets killed.
Well, he's definitely in defense mode right now. He can't do anything. He can't push out. He's not gonna be able to push out. Adam just built his 3rd war factory. He's in like the best position he can possibly be in right now. But
I think
something that sorry, something
Yeah,
that we don't realize is that Adam does have a lot of Mirage tanks, and if he makes one mistake, that's it. One mistake, he can lose all those Mirage tanks in one Decibel bump or one good IC. You
this
know?
is yeah, like he does now,
Yeah.
maybe.
Look at his base though. He
Sh-
lost his
should he go
Decibel.
back, Steve?
I,
Should Steve now just kill?
I think he has to go back. He's gonna lose his entire base. He's gonna lose his miners. He's already lost a few of them. He has a lot of Mirage tanks there.
Well, it's a trade because he won the fight at Adam.
And he does have flags. Never mind. Yeah, this
And
is good. This is good. This is better for
Adam
him.
is not attacking.
Looks like Adam's pulling back actually.
Yeah, he needs because those mirage won't kill the buildings.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Ah, sick. Two elites.
He needs to save this flag no matter what here. He cannot lose
Yeah.
it. If he loses the flag, I'm telling
Nice.
you.
Now, what would you do? Snipe off the mirage or kill the buildings?
I think he can. I think he can turn, but he has IC soon, so might as well. But he's gonna lose all his tanks from the run. He's losing them all right now. Maybe better if he have just turned, huh? It's hard to run away from Mirage tanks.
Sometimes it's a 50-50 decision, and
Yeah, it's straight up 50-50. I would have done the same thing. I think I would have ran, but as soon as I saw that some of my tanks were getting sniped off, I would have turned immediately.
yeah.
I see, ready again. That elite is gonna chase those Mirage tanks pretty nice. Because usually the Mirage tanks can outrun the tanks, but not that elite tank for sure.
This is nice. He catches most of them.
Adam's still trying to snipe off that flag. Monster doing a really good job this time keeping the flag alive. He's been keeping that one alive for a bit now.
Adam should use his two unused miners on top left gems.
Oh yeah, that's true. He does have a couple idled there. Ooh, goes for the elite tank but does not get it. Oh.
This is what I like from Steve. He's moving his MCV, you know, being patient.
Yeah, I like this.
This is good.
That's a lot of GIs in that hut too. I don't think he realizes it. He just walked near it right now, but
Because he's also on low money. He can get frustrated, you know. So I really like this move.
uh-oh.
Yeah,
He
but
just he decides to sell the MCV instead.
no, that.
I don't think that he should have been scared from those tanks. Why did he run away? He ran
Yeah,
back
man.
like if he was super scared of them.
He should have traded. I wanted to say, but he does have IC, so I guess camping is all what he needs.
I guess. Something that he could do right now too is he can just split those two elite tanks, and he can win the game with just two elite tanks with the IC there. Oh, nice
Yeah.
tank control there. Either way, it looks like Adam's lost. No matter what Steve does at any moment now.
This was a sick game, man.
Yeah, very nice game. I
Good
thought this
stuff.
was definitely.
it's-
I thought it was definitely Adam's.
And
For a
I
little
think we
bit.
see Steve repairing himself a bit because he started off pretty. How do you say? Pretty rusty.
Yeah. Oh, wait a
But
minute.
now he
Is it over though? Is it really over? Look at these tanks.
nasty paradox.
Look, he's going for the base trade.
Nice. Yeah, but Steve just needs to mash.
He,
Conies.
he needs to.
Although he only has 172 money.
He decides to go back. It's his only option. So all right, he goes back. Decides to make the right play here. I think that risking that
Well-
base trade is too much for no reason.
I think if you look at the buildings, then he could have just
Player
killed the
defeated.
buildings.
Probably.
But
Well, why take your chances when you have a guaranteed win?
that's sad from our side when we observe. You know, in game it's different.
Of course, yeah.
You always have some shrewd, so you never have the same overview as you have now.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's 2-2 now. Fuck. Now we got ourselves a really good match again. Going to a nail biter. It looks like Darren. This would have been a pretty damn rough bet right here for both of us. I would have been stressing my ass off if we would have done it, man.
Mm,
It is Adam's
nice.
pick though for his last one, and M- Monster still has a veto. Oh, okay. Caverns. Fair for Steve, I think. This is good. This is not Arctic Circle, so you should be happy that this is the map that was chosen as the last map.
Yeah, probably you should just accept and be quiet. Yeah.
I know, I would not say anything. Just accept it and let's do this, dude, because
Let me in.
yeah, let me
Yo.
I
What's
just
the
told
game
Adam
called?
to open. Adam's game right now?
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yep, see it.
And Steve was 2-0 down, and now it's 2-2. So
Yeah, 2-0 to 2-2 now. Is he gonna make the complete comeback?
last game was
Shit.
pretty
Okay.
nice.
Oh man, I missed the first 4 games. I mean, first 4 games. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm watching the final. What maps have we had?
First map, obviously Heck, and then I think it went to Steve's pick, which he chose. What did he choose?
Golden State Valley.
Oh yeah, Golden State Valley, and then Lakeside, and we just finished watching. What the fuck did we just finish watching?
Jungle.
Oh yeah, Jungle.
Jungle.
Kids don't smoke.
Do I? Yeah, I wanted to say I'm the one who smoked.
No, I'm
I need to
smoking.
remember this. But I've had it before. I've just finished the game, 30 minutes, and then 1 minute later I forgot what the map was.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works, man. That's how it is.
That's so odd.
Mikos, man, I'm surprised you didn't go for more NG rushes against the sector after Arctic Circle.
Well, the position needs to be the scenario needs to be right. You
Any
can't just
scenario.
nah. I
Really?
know when to do it and when not.
Why? Well, okay.
I mean, the first one was just nice because he totally didn't expect
Hey.
it,
Player defeated.
Heck, innit?
and the other ones were just where it was possible to NG it, but in other situations it's just a waste of money.
Marcos just lost on this map as Soviets.
Did Heldro go allied the entire series?
I don't know. I only caught the last game.
Me too. I caught the last game only.
Busy chatting on Discord, and then I thought, let me look and see what's happening on Twitch. Yeah, fuck, there's a game.
Yeah, me too. That's exactly what happened. I was like, wait, what? Marco at Heldro?
Yep, big one.
Yeah.
Well, that's a surprise. I mean, Tim beating Marco last tourney was also a surprise, but that's more
I think the surprise was
that
not
happened
Tim.
before.
I don't think the surprise was Tim beating Marco. I think it was 4-0ing
4-0.
Marco. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
true,
a surprise to me.
Listen. Marco plays when it matters, when he needs to
That
win.
is true.
Yeah, that's
That
always
is
been true.
'Cause it didn't matter to him in that round. Made no
He-
difference.
Is it just me? Is this
That
how
is
it's
true. But that's often a real champion's behavior, right? I mean, you lose in the group stage, but then the final, you have that revanche.
It gave him a knock on the head to say, actually, wait, this Tim ain't too bad. So he tried extra hard in the finals, and he won.
Most likely, yeah. But he knows Tim isn't bad. They play for longer times.
Oh, I like this, Steve. Changing it up. Past couple games have been minimum at least one minor. It looks like this game, 0 minors. He's pushing straight in. Does he make a minor now though? Yeah, it looks like he just
Yes.
made 3 tanks.
Copying your strategy.
I was gonna say I usually like going 2 tanks and 1 flak though against allies because you can sustain yourself without having to run back.
And then like two miners.
And then like 2 minors,
And what
yeah.
about against Soviets?
Against Soviets, then I'll just make a drone, 2
3.
tanks, and then a miner.
Yeah, I would make 3.
Or
That's probably why I'm bad on this map, because then I
Uh,
give too much position away, I think.
it just depends though, honestly. It just depends on how well Maybe I shouldn't give my strats away. You know what? Shut up, guys. Don't ask me questions anymore. I'm gonna be playing in this tournament against Baz too. Baz is like right. He has a notepad. He's writing all these
Why do you
stuff
think I'm
down.
asking?
He's like,
gave so
specifically
much
here. What do you
points
do?
Fuck that.
So I'm going to be playing mixed. I don't know if I'm going Soviets or Allies yet.
Okay, okay. Well, you know what, Baz? I'm not gonna give you my strats.
One thing,
I
Steve.
know how you play.
One big mistake from Steve is that he is not eating his second gem patch. That's a pretty big mistake.
Is Adam trying to talk to us?
Yeah, I think he's trying to get one of us to leave. Maybe a little laggy.
Should I leave?
Yeah. Can you
I'll
try?
leave,
Can you try? I'll leave after.
Yep.
I think Adam is the only one who lags here, but okay.
Maybe the needs to change the server.
Let me see. Yeah, I think it's the server probably. Usually
Is it still
everything's okay.
lagging?
Yeah. Seems kind of the same if I'm being honest.
Yes, it's not me.
Mikos, you
Well,
want to
they
try
better
next?
just focus.
Just because I'm
do you-
streaming. Do you want to try next? Well, I mean, this is the last game too, huh? This is the last fight too. Fuck.
Oh, do I need to leave?
No, I don't know. I should leave. I'm gonna.
If you're gonna reset, I'm gonna leave the game because I've got to hit the door.
I think they better just focus on the play now. Final game.
Maybe if Adam closes his screen.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Okay. So
That's why.
that's good
That's why I
enough,
didn't
right?
want to leave immediately. Yeah. Oh, a little paradrop in the center of the map. If he deploys it there, that's where the tanks are going through. This chase.
If he stays group now, he will kill all those grizzly man.
Yeah, if he stays running
Ah.
like that, he's using the distance advantage there, or the range advantage. If he keeps running away from his allied
Yeah,
tanks,
that's
that's
good,
good.
but sometimes you also need to go in, you know, in a packed group.
Yeah, that's true.
That was his moment.
Okay, I'm back. Wow, it's still going on. They're playing
Welcome
with the lag,
back.
yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave then.
Okay, I will leave.
Okay, you go
I'm not
first.
streaming, so yeah.
You can watch his stream.
But to be fair, I know it's only with Adam when it lags, and he's also streaming, so that just makes it lag.
Yeah, I
That's
think
the only
that.
thing.
All right, so what I'll do is I will jump onto Adam's stream, and that way you guys can finish watching the game. I didn't want to leave, but it is kind of bad for them, so I can't make them continue going through that.
But now it's still lagging, right?
I have no idea.
Okay, let me check.
You
Adam's
guys
stream.
left, yeah? You
Yeah,
both left.
yeah.
It seems quicker. I think it's just a server thing. If one person doesn't suit the server, it just fucks it up for everyone. So you just need to change servers.
But can that happen? So just suddenly, mid-series?
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah, it's been pretty
That's
okay
weird.
the last the last 4 games, yeah. It does seem better though for them, so that's fine.
Unit ready.
didn't he drop a paradrop on the top left?
Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
So those who are watching my stream, we are watching Adam's perspective right now, his point of view from his stream. So we'll jump back to ours here in a bit.
Unit lost.
Gonna get sniped the flak? Yes.
Unit
I
ready.
keep telling you, Steve,
Two
have
more-
a couple
three more
more flags. Here he has a few more.
Unit lost.
Nice positioning by Adam there. Gets on the cliff, starts raining down some fire.
Oh,
Ooh.
Unit ready.
don't want to go ahead. I think he's out tanked here. His tanks look all. Oh, I can't see shit.
Unit lost.
Oh, nice follower.
Unit lost.
Yeah, I think this is Steve's.
Yeah, he won this hard, Steve.
Yeah, Adam didn't use
okay.
his Rocketeers. He couldn't use his Rocketeers. Steve had too many flaks that time. But where are those flaks now?
Lost.
They're coming.
Unit ready.
Oh, he's targeting.
Training.
You gonna give up? That's a lot of tanks.
That's a lot of tanks. Yep.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
I realized that Adam has no MCV.
Unit lost.
Oh, this is always nasty. 2-0 up and then
Unit
losing
lost.
2-3.
Complete turnaround right here.
Select target. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Don't think Steve wanted to lose this after Adam's talk last night.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
And he's
GG,
nice.
you can't move in like as allies, you can't even move your fucking tanks.
Did you hear that? Steve threw the C key for the cheer. Nice. I didn't even do that yesterday.
They come back